Well...
They could do with some of that in the castle in Wales. 3 weeks now, but tonight only one of the remaining campmates will be crowned king or queen of the castle.
Yeah, who will it be? Before we share our predictions, we've got former campmate Matthew Wright here with all the latest I'm A Celebrity gossip. But before we talk about anything, should we just have a look at some of the best bits?
10 new faces and one stunning new home. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here!
I've only been here 5 minutes.
This is an experience of a lifetime.
Oh! Scott.
For another 2 people to come in, you're always frightened it's going to change the dynamics.
I was not expecting that. There's rats in there, Mo.
One for all, all for one.
I'm proud to have you as friends.
The first person to leave is Holmes.
Beverly. Victoria.
Fourth
of you.
Tastes like a badge of honour, doesn't it?
It does.
The next celebrity to leave is Shane.
Shane out last night.
You were surprised?
Well, I don't want to blow my own trumpet too loudly, but I've actually called all the evictions right this week, even though there were double evictions. So I wasn't that surprised. I think that the Mr. Entertainment full-on 24/7 mode, in the end, does wear some people down. And Anton Decker, as soon as he came out, sort of said to him, you know, well, he said, I didn't realise I was on full-time entertainment.
I think he is just like that. He's like an energetic puppy and he's always trying to keep everybody cheered up, and I enjoyed watching
it. Comes from the right place. Yeah. It's just full on all the time.
But then, OK, taking your argument, and bear in mind Shane's probably watching this today, why then did that not create more friction with someone saying, you know, sling your hook or shut up?
Well, it depends. I mean, if you read certain newspapers, there have been certain claims that there have been a few rows out there that we haven't seen on TV. So there might have been a bit of that going on. It's also been, and we've spoken about this before, it's a very different year this year on every level, and we all know why, because of COVID, out in Wales instead of Australia, and there is no doubt about it. There's been a clear attempt not to develop friction. Normally you have two rival camps, first of all, and they bring them together. And it's been really good-natured all the way through. For some people, that equates to boring. But no, I think it's the right time, quite frankly. The right time to have a nice year.
I understand that. I've missed a little bit of the tension, because those were always quite interesting to watch, weren't they? But anyway, so last night we did see a show before he left. He did the Cyclone, and everybody talks about this, you know, desperate need to do the Cyclone, whether they win or not. They all love doing that trial. It's so difficult.
It's always got a bit of a ring of sort of, it's a knockout to me, sort of water and foam and fun. Yeah. What I liked about it this year is we finally used the best that Wales can offer. Terribly inclement weather. So they were out, quite frankly, freezing their whatsits off, shivering their way through it for a change.
It's Celebrity Cyclones! Come on! Oh, yeah. What a shot! What a shot! Yes! Come on, Jordan! Nearly lost it! Look at him go! Oh, no! Lost three! He's still there! He's there! Oh, it's gone! 30 seconds left! Yes, G! Oh, come on! Let's get on! Congratulations! You've done it!
It looks so hard. You're laughing away as they get swept back.
I love the guys on the water cannons had obviously got Shane in their target, because you could see them hammering at him. Brilliant try. I couldn't work out whether they'd won any stars or not at the end of it. It seemed just so
but they
so
got
chaotic.
4. I thought they were fantastic. Tess Daly, obviously, has been supporting her husband, Vernon, and been posting a lot. She put this on her social media yesterday.
He's in the final. I can't believe it. My heart is just racing. I'm literally so excited and nervous and just overwhelmed. Thank you so much to everybody who voted for Vernon. At the final, yes!
It must be very hard watching your loved one, mustn't it, in there, wondering what everyone's thinking about them, all the comments that you see on social media.
You're thinking good things about Vernon. He stormed up that cycle.
Oh, yeah. And he's been one of my favourites from the start, and we'll talk more about that in a little while. But I think with Vernon, he's remained consistent all the way through. That is the Vernon I know. People, whatever opinion they might have, they've now seen he's Vernon all the way through, whichever way you cut him.
I mean, he powered up last night, didn't he?
And then everybody slithered back down again.
Giovanna, last woman standing, and her husband Tom posted his tribute to his wife.
That is amazing. She's in the final. Thank you so much. If you voted to get her this far, it's amazing. She will be blown away. I can honestly tell you, we didn't even talk about the possibility of her winning before she went in. Is wholeheartedly in there for the experience.
She does seem genuinely surprised to be in the final four, doesn't she?
I think she's played a blinder. Again, she's been herself from start to finish. She's never fussed by anything. She's dealt with all the trials very easily, very supportive personality. And the last woman standing. And doing very well. We might talk a little while what the bookmakers are saying, but she's doing very well.
What are the bookies saying about Jordan?
Well, Jordan, I feel slightly sorry for him there, because we've seen two famous celebrities with their celebrity partners as famous, or if not more famous than them, bigging them up on TV. Jordan got his old head teacher saying that I think that he invented the happy space idea that Jordan had taken to. Jordan, at the moment, as I understand it, and I looked just before we came on air, Jordan and Giovanna are neck and neck, 11 to 10.
Oh, so I love Jordan. I just think he just seems...
I think whether he becomes king of the castle or not, he will be a big winner.
Yes.
As a result of all of this.
I think he's got that lovely mix of vulnerability. He's funny. He didn't mind people seeing that he was absolutely scared to death. His whole happy place, that will become renowned.
When he first started screaming, and I love screamers in the jungle like that, I thought, oh, my word, we found Paul Burrell Mark II. And in many ways, if you don't get over it, that screamer thing will follow you around for years, as it has done with Paul Burrell. But Jordan's got through it, come out the other side.
Well, we will find out tonight.
We will indeed. Can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Matthew.